Hi, my name is Lavinia. This is Peter. Welcome to Games Made Easy, a channel to learn board games quickly and easily. Today, to help our friends Roberta and Mark, I'm going to teach you how to play the fantastic Lords of Waterdeep. What's fun in Lords of Waterdeep is how it accelerates incredibly as the game progresses and how competitive it gets. We often finish within a few points of each other. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. In Lords of Waterdeep, you play one of the secretive Lords of Waterdeep, recruiting agents to send them on missions of various importance and discover the city. In this 2 to 5 player game, you're going to select and complete these quests. You're going to explore and discover the City of Splendors and run various errands for your lord to score points. At the end of 8 rounds, the game ends. The player with the most points wins the game. To set up the game, each player chooses a color. That color and its board represents one of the city's factions. I'm going to show you with the red. This is your player board, and each area has a purpose. Now, you place your agents here. With a 2-player game, you have 4 agents. With a 3-player, you have 3. And with a 4 or 5-player game, you have 2 agents. I'll show you now with a 2-player game. Then you place your faction tokens here. You will deal 2 quest cards face up, and you put them on the active quest side. You will also deal 2 intrigue cards, and you will put them face down and keep them hidden until played. Then deal 1 lord to each player. Look at it and keep it hidden where it says Lord of Waterdeep until the end of the game. Then place your scoring token on the 0. Then you place an extra agent of each color from the supply. At the beginning of round 5, they will be released. Then you place 3 victory tokens for each round. There are 8 rounds. Shuffle the building cards and put the stack here. Then draw 3 of them and place them here. Then shuffle and place the intrigue cards here. Finally, draw 4 quest cards and place them face up here. And the rest you put on the quest deck face down. And now the game is set up to play. All you need to do is to draw for first player and give the tower. Now you distribute the starting gold. The first player gets 4 gold. The second player will get 5 gold. This one's a 5. And then if there was a third player, they would get 6 gold, a 4th player would get 7, and so forth. You place the gold in the tavern. Then any remaining tokens, you place them near the board, or you can do as we do, we keep them in the box, we just keep the box nearby. Each round starts by distributing 3 victory point tokens from the rounds and placing them onto each building. Then, starting from the player who has the first player token, this one, each player will play 1 agent. That agent will be able to recruit adventurers needed to complete quests, collect money, or intrigue cards or quest cards. At first, you place the agent on one of the 9 basic buildings. Let's go through them. If I place this in Waterdeep Harbour, this is the place where players go and play intrigue cards. The advantage of Waterdeep Harbour is that once all the players have placed all their agents, you get to play again. If the agent goes to Castle Waterdeep, then you take the starting tower from another player, and the next round, you'll go first. You also get an intrigue card. If you go here, you would go and recruit a magician, which are the purple cubes. Here, you would go and get 2 fighters, which are the orange cubes. Now, Cliff Watch Inn is the tavern where you go and get quests. There are 3 different ways of getting quests. If I put the agent here, I would get a face-up quest and 2 gold. If I put the agent here, you would also get a quest face-up and an intrigue card instead. Now, if I put my agent here, it resets all the quest cards. So you would get rid of these and you would draw new ones. Here, you would go and get 2 rogues, which are the black cubes. And if you go here, you would go and get a cleric, which is the white cubes. This is where you go and collect some gold. You would get 4 gold if your agent goes there. Now, if you go to Builder's Hall, this is where you buy a building from the 3 that are shown. So say, for example, we buy this one. The cost of the building is here. You would also get a victory point because these are victory points. And this building would be replenished. So we would open a new one. It doesn't happen often, but if the supply of adventurers runs out, you can't hire them anymore. When buying a building, place it on the board where it says building. You can still place new buildings, even if all the spaces are full. Then you place your faction token on it to claim ownership. If another player plays in one of your buildings, they would get, in this case, for instance, an orange cube and a cube of any of their choice. You, as an owner of the building, would get an orange cube. If you own the building and you put one of your agents on it, you will only get the primary benefit, not the owner's benefit too. Remember that at your turn you can do 2 actions. 1, you place your agent and get the benefits, and then if you meet the requirements, you can complete a quest. But you can only complete 1 quest per turn, and in that order. First the agent, then the quest. There are 3 types of quests. For the standard quest like this one, you will pay the requirements and then you get the benefits. So for example, here the cost of this would be 4 orange cubes, 1 black and 1 purple. Then the reward you get is 11 points and 4 gold. Once it's completed, you turn it around and you put it under completed quests. Another type of quest is one that is called plot quest. So say he had this one. The cost of this would be 2 orange, 2 black, and 4 gold. So we've paid that. The reward would be 6 points. But this is a plot quest, so you would put it here, and now whenever you buy a building, you would score 4 points. Then you have these annoying mandatory quests given by other players to waste your time and resources. They have to be completed before any other quest. So once completed, they are returned to the intrigue discard pile. The cost of this one would be 2 whites and an orange. You would get 4 points, but it's very expensive. And now I'll show you how a turn would go. So we're starting round 4. So firstly, you take the victory point tokens from the round and put each one in each building. Then, if there are any buildings that are in play that require resources or gold, then you place them. This one, for example, requires 4 gold. So we're going to put it there. Now, the players are ready to play. The red will go to Waterdeep Harbour and play an intrigue card. The blue will also go to Waterdeep Harbour and play an intrigue card. The red goes as well and closes pretty much Waterdeep Harbour. Now, the blue to its own building and get 1 white and 2 orange. Remember, this player is the owner of the building, so will only get the primary benefit. It will not get, in this case, the owner's benefit. Now, the red is going to go and reset the quest, so we discard any face-up quests currently there, and we put a new batch of quest cards. You can play many quests in your deck. So now the red will have first pick at the quest, and we'll take this one. It's a 20-pointer, so pretty good. Then the blue will go and get 2 black cubes, and the red will go and get another quest. We'll take this one. Now, this one also gives an intrigue card. Then the blue will go to Builder's Hall and purchase a building, pay the price, which is 4 gold, gets a victory point, and put the faction token to claim ownership. And then you reveal a new building that is for sale. Now, all the players have played their agents. Now it's up to the ones who are at Waterdeep. So the red is going to go and get 2 orange cubes here. The blue would like to be first player, so it's going to play at Castle Waterdeep. Now the red gives the tower to the blue, and the blue will start the next round. The blue also gets an intrigue card. Remember, when placing, you cannot go into a place that is occupied by another agent unless there are some buildings that allow you to do that, but they need to be in place. So I wouldn't be able to go here, for example, or here, because they're already taken. Now, say the red needs money and I go here. But wait, if I go there, the blue would get 2 gold. Instead, if I go here, I get 4 gold from here. When all the agents have been assigned, including those from Waterdeep Harbour, the round ends. At that point, all the players bring back their agents to the board and get ready for a new round. If it is the 5th round, then each player gets 1 more agent to play with. As soon as all the agents have been assigned during round 8, the game ends. In addition to the points scored during the game, players add 1 point for each adventurer and 1 point for every 2 gold they have in the tavern left. Then you add the points related to your lord. In this case, you get 4 points for any Arcana and Commerce quests completed. Any quests that were not completed, they don't count. So he's got one Commerce quest completed here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a total of 5. That's 20 extra points. The player with the highest number of points wins the game. In case of a tie, the player with the most gold wins the game. My tips to play at Lords of Waterdeep is: don't underestimate the rewards your lord gives you at the end of the game. Also, make sure you have enough intrigue cards to play at Waterdeep Harbour. That extra turn can make a huge difference. Also, manage your gold wisely because it's very useful in Waterdeep. Also, the starting token can help a lot, so don't overlook that. And buy buildings that have not been claimed for many rounds, because they'll have a lot of victory points on them. That's how you play Lords of Waterdeep. It's a great game, whether you know about Dungeons & Dragons or not. If you do, and you know Waterdeep, make sure to read the small print. While you can still win the game not knowing anything about it, it'll make the game more interesting and rewarding. Lords of Waterdeep is a very well balanced game. It plays fantastically at 2, 3, 4, 5 players. Games should last between 45 minutes to an hour. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, or leave in the comments a game you'd like us to teach. We'll make more games easy soon. Bye now.